record show in September. So hit me up about that. If your band's coming through town, we can make arrangements for you to be on. MADLEAF is the featured artist this week, so we're going to play 3 tracks from them. Nico is also in God in a Cone and Slitherum, I think is how you say it. So he's got a bunch of bands, a bunch of talent coming out from that guy. I bought 2 of the CDs, so I'm waiting for that to come in. He shipped it out, so we're becoming friends over Facebook. I would love to go to Greece. I would love to visit there. We're planning a trip probably next year. We may do Italy. We're gonna do a couple of things before, our passports go to waste. So it's really hard being owning this business, but as it grows and stuff, maybe I can find competent people, competent enough to, do it. And, my nephew helps me out and stuff, so he's a good kid. We're going to get him trained up and see what happens from there, and he'll be first in line to get any type of position, but we got to get him trained up. So things are looking good. Hopefully we'll get, on the list and, ride this thing out with the best of the Bay. Because we are the best in the Bay. We're the best out of all of these shows. We're one of the longest running. It's 10 years of the Jay Stone Show and 9 years of rockmetaltalk.com. Go figure, man. It's hard to believe. LA Guns played in St. Petersburg last night. I was going to attend. Some of you know Tracy Guns really doesn't care for me because of stupid shit I pulled on him to get promotions for the show. But that's all right. I'm sure they did great. They didn't need me there. Maybe they'll come back. Who knows? They come to Florida quite a bit. So, especially when these cruises are going out during the summer, a lot of the bands tend to come to South Florida. So hopefully we'll catch a show from those guys. Fear the Walking Dead is on again tonight. Some people are hating on it. I think it's interesting. I mean, it's not, all about, the zombies. I mean, it is, but, there's not as much of that, I don't think, going on. But it's definitely a different story. The Preacher's coming back on the air. If you don't know about that show, you better start getting caught up because that's a badass show right there, Preacher. We talked about Creative Loafing. Gene Cinnamon Bon Brillo Pad Hair has withdrew his trademark request. And really, people got to learn the difference between a trademark, a patent, and a copyright. You don't copyright a band name. So when people say, before copyright, that's what the BC and Ghost meant. No, that's not what it means because you don't copyright. I said that like a copyright. You don't copyright a name. You trademark a name. You trademark a slogan. You patent an idea, an invention, a development, something you created to enhance a product. You get mechanical patents. There's different types of patents. You copyright a song. You copyright a poem. You copyright a book through the Library of Congress. So I'm amazed at that. Me and my nephew had a conversation today about like people and when they think like Albert Einstein existed. This guy did not live when Benjamin Franklin was fucking, around and George Washington. That's what people think. You got to do research on something. I don't know. I've lost hope on a lot of things. I'm not the highest educated guy in the world when it comes to anything but different music and shit like that. And I'm probably not the most intelligent guy on that either, but I seem to do a pretty fair job. Man, I wish I'm dying to get a co-host, man. If someone's in the Tarpon Springs area wants to come every, week here and do a show with me, I'm up for that. There's definitely room here for you. It's hard to bounce these ideas around, but that's what I'm talking about when it comes to copyright and all that shit. I don't even want to argue with people. They don't even know how to spell patent. The sign down the block from me is made by the Florida County government, and it says Florida statute. It's a statute. So that sign means nothing legally because of the spelling error. I mean, it's just so stupid that you're letting these people do this stuff. I don't know. But anyway, he withdrew the trademark, so we can't hit him with the gene or whatever that slogan was, Johnny O. They brought up on the plot hole about, my metal horns and shit, and you've been gened. That's it, you've been gened. But hit him with the gene's pretty good too. But that's a good one. Too bad he didn't do it. But I am gonna fucking patent Brillo pad hair. I am gonna patent that hair system of Brillo pad glued to your head, and then I'm gonna sue Gene Simmons for wearing it without a proper registration for his hair system. OTEP has made the news. They threw their the opening band on their tour, the Convalescents, off the tour for selling merchandise touring her set. You know what? I know bad press is good press, but you really built a bad name. I don't think, after this tour, many people are going to even want to deal with it. I mean, the music's really not that bad. I'm not really a fan of OTEP at all, but I mean, the music's not really that bad. I wouldn't go out of my way to see them. I don't really care for that. It's not my favorite kind of thing. I mean, they definitely have some talent. So, like I said about Ghost, it's not for everybody, and I kind of I understand that. But yeah, I mean, I don't get it, that's what the bands do. You were one of those bands at one time. You aren't always fucking OTEP on tour. If it wasn't for the fans and the local band selling tickets to your show, I bet you wouldn't even fucking draw that many people, to be honest with you. I really don't. I would like to see if there was no local band selling and promoting these tours coming through, how many tickets they would actually sell. I know we did something with Bobaflex. We sold more tickets than them, and how many records have those guys sold? It's ridiculous. So they put us on after them, after they played a 3-hour set that people weren't even there to see them, had to bear through that. I mean, they're not a bad band, but you fuck with the local bands. That's why I don't do ticket shows. But hey, there's bands that have success with it in the local Tampa St. Pete area, so whatever it is, it is. I mean, that if that's what your band wants to do, I'm okay with that. I'll buy the tickets from you to support local music. Absolutely. Because I know how hard it is to sell those tickets as a local band. Some bands have great success doing that, but not all bands do. I've had great success doing that. I didn't even want to do it, but, it is what it is. That's always been a topic on the show for the 10 years that this show has been running. Pay to play. It was a big thing. It's spread out through the country between California and New York. I think more so it started on the West Coast and then kind of spread to New York City and then pretty much every big city from there. So hopefully this aspirin's going to kick in soon, man. My fucking head is pounding. So I'm going to play a couple of more tracks. We're going to play a couple of tracks, like I said, from MADLEAF, the featured artist from Greece. We're going to hear more of his other bands. The package is on the way. Money from those pins went to support that. It goes to support the website. So if you want to buy the pins right now, I'll send the package out with the pin, 2 stickers, a magnet, and a random guitar pick for $15 shipped. It goes to bands like MADLEAF and all that to buy their CDs, and it goes to the website and the hosting and the broadcasting fees and all of that. So that's what that money goes to. $30 I sent over to Greece to bring God, Nicone, and Slitherum over. I think that's how you say it. But great band. So, that's how you support. And then we get to play it. We get to talk about it and all that shit. So we're going to play, let's see, before we get into the featured artist, let's play some All Hail the Yeti. Here's Before the Flames. I'm Jay Stone. You're listening to my show live from Tarpon Springs, Florida. And don't forget to nominate, vote, whatever the fucking shit is at Creative Loafing. Go to my Facebook page, click on the link, and search us out. You'll see the instructions. Jay Stone, rockmetalshock.com.